They need Westhoff to stand up tonight. Ebert also, he's been up and down with form, inconsistent this season.
And immediately there's a free kick against Dean Brogan to Jamar. He was a little bit excited, missed with his handball, so maybe the quick turnover. In over the top of him was Boak. Tap back. Here's the ever-reliable Grimes. Davey. Beautiful hit.
This is the sort of stuff that they'll be really trying to put a leash on Aaron Davey for that reason. He is a beautiful user of the footy, especially out of half-back.
Gee, that was a good kick, wasn't it? But here's now this is Jack Trengove. An unusual night tonight. There's a Jack and a Jackson Trengove. Tumbles it forward. Ball spills down. Chad Corns back to Boat, covering some ground early. Surgeon to Kane Corns. Stewart towards the wing. Now reading it well. Frawley.
Got the job on Daniel Motlop. James Frawley.
Up on their toes a bit, the D's. McDonald again, the outlet, and then the beautiful pass to Green. Plays on quickly, but the kick let him down a tad, but it's out in front of Watts. There's those clean hands. Wanamiri, first touch for over a season to Sylvia, touched. 2-on-1 here for Melbourne. Surgeon's got to be careful. And he backs himself in by hand, though. They're not out of trouble yet. 1-2. Now he's kicked into the back of his teammate.
It's unlucky.
Oh, that's a free kick.
Corns.
Gee, I think that'd be looked at during the week. It might be an open hand, you get away with that. But if it was a fist or a forearm, they'd look at it. You just cannot fend off like that. I don't know what he was thinking.
I reckon it's slipped off his
Chad
chest.
Corns,
that's a forearm.
That's a forearm.
Well,
I'd give the free kick. I don't want to see him rubbed out for that, but just unusual early in the game to give away an easy free kick that close to goal.
So just the start that Jack Watts would like.
Oh, not really. You don't want to get belted in the neck early.
Oh, he's fine, Tony. He's just going to go back and bang it through.
He might have a sore Adam's apple, but he's already had one touch. This is his second.
Didn't get a goal last week in his return, but did some nice things. Some very strong marking. And he needs to hold his line, and he does. Watts kicks his first for the year, and Melbourne off to a very bright start.
Second bounce, he's diving in after. You can see him there. Yeah, strife here.
Holding the ball.
Yeah, that's a good decision. I think if we made this a blanket decision all the time as he plays on, long kick in the forward 50, Matty.
And he kicks it long, Sylvia. The target is Miller, and Miller will get the free kick for a hold. Melbourne to line up for their second. This just his second game for the season, and that is straight as a die. Melbourne 2, Port 0. So Grimes to clear long, looking for Scully, who started on the bench. Corns got in front of him, just couldn't quite complete the effort. Bartram, give to Jimmy McDonald. Here's Morton, welcome back to him. Going to be a very good player. Brogan, caught, just got handball away. Boak running out of room. And this is good pressure by Melbourne. They've forced Port all the way back, and a poor kick from Chaplin. All of a sudden, Carlisle's under pressure. And they could win it here. Sylvia kept his feet, got rid of the opponent. Chance to Jetta over the top for Watts. Joe the Goose, 2 to Watts. Melbourne have come to play tonight.
Let's have a look at this bit of play by Dean Brogan. Just the strength of the big fella, a little give. Sometimes, just as I said earlier, just get the ball in quickly to your forward line. Defenders don't like it coming in quickly. Sometimes a quick kick's not a bad result.
Morton gave it up. Salapet shrugged the tackle. Gives Morton another chance, though, and quickly to him, Cassisi.
Good pressure the other way then, Matty. Yeah, he's got Adelaide at it.
Well, we know this rule. It's not so much you can't grab the ball and be tackled, but you've got to at least attempt to get it out. It's a bit difficult if two blokes are sitting on you, I understand that. But you've got to at least feign as if you're making an attempt.
Now, standing on his own is Jackson Trengove. And the young fellow will go back and have a shot so far. He's been versatile, needs to finish this off. Been some good work by Port Adelaide, and they get some reward on the scoreboard with their first goal.
Here's a Shepherd here.
Corns. Motlop, a long way from goal. Coming through Rivers with a big left-hand punch. Now, Stewart's already had some work done. He's got the nose strapped up. A little bit slippery there for Grimes. Miller.
Know which one to tackle there. Stewart.
It was all over the place, wasn't it?
That's the back that he went. Oh,
well, that's in the back for McKenzie.
Good again, good pressure by the Demons. Port looked like they were nearly through there. held them up.
10-point game as McDonald, the captain, through the middle of the ground. Just off the side of the boot a bit, Sylvia. Logan the spoil. Watts again to Scully. So 2 number 1 draft picks combined. To Green, strong hands in front of Chaplin. It's a tight angle, but you'd give Brad Green a chance from any angle.
Well, give him a rough chance from here. Here's a beautiful kick. And just try to open up the angle, you'd reckon, a little bit. He's a beautiful left footer.
I just want to...
He's kicked 18 for the season. He comes out to give himself a better chance. And it was never in doubt. Beautiful finish by Green. Jackson Trengove over the top. Tap back to Jack Trengove. Scully accelerates away after he got rid of it. He was dumped. Now Grimes has got a paddock in front of him. Decides to use Miller on the lead. Got it. Not paid. Gee, that was unlucky.
That was very unlucky.
Stewart with the free kick. Advantage paid.
On the advantage.
It's going to hurt here. Port Adelaide should score. It's a question of whether it be a goal or a point. Hitchcock.
Just want to have a look at, you talked about the boundary throw. I thought Bragan deserved a free kick here.
Yeah.
Swung him out of the way. That's what you were just talking about.
That lock-up stuff, I reckon just let it go. You know, unless someone throws someone to the ground with it, he had to handball off because that's the distance.
Well, he said that Chad Corns can get it home. And he does. Smart play. Easy one to spoil there for Nash, playing his first game for Port Adelaide. Surgeon, let it go for Thomas. Hitchcock. High ball 2-on-1. Big leap over the top from McDonald. Crumbing though was Pearce. Caught on his right boot. You don't see that very often. And he bangs it through.
Goals. McDonald's had 10. Trengove's had 9 for Melbourne. Scully's had 6.
If Port Adelaide win the tackles by at least 15 over the night, that will cause the handball to be turned over from Melbourne. I think that'll win the game for them. Has to be the pressure element of the game.
Good running from Thomas, and has that for a clean take from Hitchcock.
Great handball though. That's going to hurt him on the rebound.
And here they go, Melbourne. Trengove's handball over the top.
Another handball.
Chad Corns came through strength. Out wider, Jeddah. Clock against him. Can he find a target? He can. Burnell's inside 50. Corns with a cut to the eye on that collision.
And we can just tidy that up at quarter time now. Jamie Burnell kick a goal here. It'll be a nice way to finish a quarter. Look at this attack on the footy from Chad. Clashed heads with James McDonald.
So it's a 5-point game. JB Burnell has kicked 4 goals, 5 for the season. If he can square the ledger personally, it'll be a nice little buffer for the Demons at quarter time. Kick from just outside 50, hits it pretty well. He's got the distance, he's got the goal.
Great kick.
It's a Dean Jones comment. Got a bit big.
Got a bit big.
It's for the shorter ball, Tony. You haven't played a lot of cricket.
I played with Dino as a junior, matter of fact.
Really? Here comes Davey. This is what they don't want, Port Adelaide.
Well, he's getting a bit big on Port Adelaide with that run and a beautiful pass.
That's a big kick and a big handball.
He gives the Joe the Goose over the top to Miller. Coast to coast, Melbourne.
Now, I know it's a big wrap. Well, it's a terrible handball. They're in real strife here.
Scully, now he's going to kick it from outside 50. Heads in the Watts direction. Surgeon did well, but he can't beat them all because Burnell's there for his second. Melbourne start the second term beautifully.
Play on. No,
Port around the outer side.
Look at this though, 1-on-2.
1-on-2. Schultz.
I'm not trying to mark that.
Bartram. Hitchcock on the back of him. McDonald to Grimes. Shamar's got to get down low. Green again, Sylvia the target. Spot on kick, threaded it through 2. Sylvia goes along, top of the square. Oh, that's good for you, Melbourne.
Ed Miller.
He's the most productive footballer in the AFL as we speak.
What does that mean?
Well, he's had 6 kicks for 5 goals, Liam. Here's Chad Corns trying to do something about that. Back to Pearce. Get the beauty on his wrong side in the first quarter. He hooks it back. Davenport at the back. Grimes with courage.
This bloke is an out-and-out star of the future.
He's a gem.
Gee, they're still throwing him the handball around though.
Oh, that's incorrect disposal from Frawley.
Didn't keep the tackle on, I think. That's the reason it wasn't paid.
He's going again, West.
Davenport.
He's getting something from nothing from Davenport, and didn't they need that? So Chaplin will use Surgeon. Now he can go straight up the middle if he wants. And, well, he tumbles it forward. It's a tough one to mark. It spills over the back. They're still alive here, Port. Hitchcock trying to get it to Ebert. Now let's see if he's okay. Wraps up Grimes in the tackle. Frawley by hand. McKenzie looking for McDonald. McKenzie again. And it's good work. They're trying to push it back into him, actually. And they have got the free kick. I'd like to have another look at that one, Tony.
Well, this is what causes the problems with it. We know there's so many grey areas. As I say, you just got to make it black and white. You just got to say, if your ball didn't get caught, it's going to be the free kick, but they're so inconsistent at times. Now, that went out, and then it came out. That's pretty hard. Yeah, wrapped it back in. It's one area of their game where it brings, well, you know what, it keeps us talking about it. That's the one area of concern.
Well, this for 2 in a row to Port, and you have to give it to Boak. He was the man that won the free kick by pulling the ball back in. Gee, wasn't his best kick, but it's through. Well, McKenzie, the kick smothered by Brogan. He's clean below the knees. Back to Chaplin. They're not out of danger yet, though.
Pressure's still on here.
Whoops. The handball from Surgeon. He's going to have to go back and get it himself. Now the switch is on.
It's a better play.
Nash to Stewart. And they've got a player wide. It's Cassisi. And further afield, Salopek, if he can spot him. There he is. And he's played on. Now he's got to get around Grimes. He does so. He steps inside forward 50. He kicks towards the goal square. He doesn't need any help. He kicks the goal.
Very nicely balanced game, this. A couple of the important Port Adelaide players getting into the game too. The Corns boys, 13 and 12 possessions respectively. Kane with 13 and Boak's up to 11.
Great to see Lee Colbert carrying around his almanac as well, which is just dedication.
I think it's vertically challenged is the terminology we should use.
Well, Jeddah's not, because he takes on Carlisle and tackles him well. Westhoff, crowd vocal as Nash gets caught. Wanamiri through it. Gave it over to McKenzie. The hand is quicker than the eye. Watts. Maloney. Now he's got Jeddah wide. Now can he keep going? He's going to hook it back to the middle. He wants a mark. And they're not out of danger yet, Port. Watts on hands and knees.
His work rate's been good.
Jack Trengove to Miller again. Jeddah. This time he's going to have a shot himself. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's through. He's got no one to kick to, Logan. Now Jackson Trengove came off the bench, and he's going to keep moving. It's a very open forward line.
Davenport is quick.
He just hit it out in front of Davenport, said run onto it. He does. Yes, no, wait. Shot at goal. He likes it. He's pretty happy with it. All clear.
Didn't know how to use his body on that occasion.
From the stoppage, Maloney winning it for Melbourne. And there's Austin. And that's what the crowd have come to see. Wanamiri with a one-hander.
His numbers tonight, Aussie. Just had the 4 touches. This will be his second kick.
Landed his feet. Well done.
Terrific, mate.
And he's being held anyway by Nash.
Had a good piece of his jumper.
Yep.
Now, I don't think he's going to have big numbers tonight, Aussie, so he needs to make sure when he gets the ball inside 50, he makes it count.
Well, in his first season, he kicked 24 goals. He only kicked 4 behinds. He was deadly accurate.
Very productive.
Oh, yes. Bit of a stutter from 50 metres. It's going to go right to the line. It carries. He is still accurate. Welcome back, Austin. Roden. He's got pace and he burnt them all off. Through the corridor, he ran along. Too far. Well, it's going to be a bit of rebound footy in this quarter by the looks of it. Garland. Melbourne have numbers. Miller. Wanamiri runs for him. Came off the bench. Good timing once again. Chip pass. Got to be good.
Wasn't good.
He's set up Green.
Gee, did he what?
There's loose players long there, the Demons.
Chaplin. Now he doesn't panic. He didn't hit a target though.
Smother.
Jeddah in the right spot. Draws the man, kicks over the top to Sylvia. Doesn't need to jump this time. Just goes back and kicks a goal. Wanamiri goes wider though to Morton, streaming down the wing. Spots Miller on his own. Wonderful vision. Miller's going to go back for his 4th goal.
Great, Liam. Great running by Cale Morton from nearly full back then.
Oh, it was. And it was a great kick inside the forward 50. Look at this. This is why he's such an important player. See, look inside. You can see on the top of the screen there. And the Port players, no closing speed there. And, wow, this is going to hurt. This is right on script.
Right on script. He was down back a minute ago. Now he's lining up for his 4th to keep Melbourne going in the right direction. 5 goals in front. Logan's got 1 to beat, and it's Scully. Turns quickly. Wants Schultz. A crummer needed. Hitchcock, that's his job. Onto his left boot. Can he straighten it up? He likes it. He bangs it through, and that's just what they needed.
Well, they've made some mistakes, Melbourne. Just some turnovers the last couple of minutes, and it might allow them to get some late goals. Good smother.
That was a good smother.
Nash had to go again. Melbourne.
Gee, that was good hand by Jack Watts.
On the burst is Wanamiri.
Look at the kick. Big Aussie.
It's Miller time. 5 goals to Brad Miller.
Well, if you're a Melbourne supporter, get your finals tickets. Not for this year, but become a member. So you can have a crack at finals tickets in a couple of years.
Jetta's high ball, beautifully read by Bennell. And this is an important kick. He kicked one right on the side in the end of the first quarter. He goes back and nails this. It'll make it very, very tough at 34 points for Port.
Well, Chad's missed the ball completely there. The worst spot you could leave it. That kick by Jetta was a beauty, you know.
He's got 2 goals. Jamie Bennell. Only had the 9 disposals, but what he's done has been clean.
Defensively, he's been terrific.
For 3 straight. And a big Melbourne lead. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, well, you pick 2 ruck than they normally do.
Sandy Lands. He's one. Who's the other?
Himself. It's probably J-Mo.
I think he's been better than Brogan over the season.
Brogan's won a free kick here, Tony.
What are his numbers tonight? The big fella. He's got a huge amount of just 10 touches, 19 hit-outs. Brogan, on the other hand, has had... Well, he's had 16
possessions,
9 hit-outs.
Travis Boat kept going, played on, ran inside 50, punches the air as soon as he hits it, and they get a goal on the rebound, Port. Jamar wins the knock, and the clearance once again from Melbourne. It tumbles it forward. Big leap over the back. It came from Watts, but this is Chad Corns. Gets some support from Thomas. And breaks away and drives it low. Drives it beautifully onto the chest of Schultz. Now he owes them one.
Yeah, got to go back. Got to go back and take it on as a forward.
Still supporting a pretty nasty gash under his eye. That was from about round 2.
Beautiful hit from Thomas.
Was it ever? Nice McDonald could do there. Needs to finish.
Well, it was 20. It's 28 points. This to bring it back to 22. Make it a bit more manageable. From 50 metres.
Did it well.
Schultz hits it. Never in doubt. And there's life in Port Adelaide yet. If they can get the next one, it's very interesting indeed. They're going to have to take some risks and play on. Jack Tringove to Davey.
I want the ball in this bloke's hands. That's where they don't want.
They can snuff it out pretty quick with some good skills. Onto the chest to Green.
Gee, they were nearly away at that centre bounce. Pearce just couldn't get enough on it. The Davey tackle dispossessed him. And Davey gets it on the rebound with a bit of space.
Have a look at this centre bounce. Colin Sylvia's in the ruck and nearly wins the tap out. What happened there?
Geniuses.
Colin Sylvia.
He's trying to take mark of the year. He can jump. Now, wouldn't this be a big kick if Brad Green can slot it through?
Jeez.
He is one of the best kicks in the game going around. And they answer beautifully, the D's.
You're not doing it now, is
Yeah, he is. Have a look.
This is brilliant.
They dropped Spencer out of it before the game. And Colin Sylvia's in the ruck. He's 6 foot.
Got a good leap.
Oh, he threw
Scully
that.
caught. Garland fished it out. Davenport gave it off. Port are going to answer with a goal again. It's raining goals here at Darwin. Travis Boat's got 3. Standing in the way was Nash to Roden. Chaplin. They've kicked 3 goals in this quarter, Port. 1 to Melbourne. If they're going to mount an amazing comeback, they've just got to stop it at the other end.
Tell you what, it's amazing when you go direct with a bit longer kicking, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they are just moving the ball on, trying to get back in the corridor.
Hitchcock's kick to the square. Corns went early. Motlop's at the back. He's been quiet, but he kicks another one. They will come at you all night. Bennell, a hand in there was broken.
He's lifted big time.
Scully, quick hands. Davey, the dangerous man here. That left boot out wide to Grimes. Running hard is Green. He's the next man in line.
He ran very hard. He ran from this side of the ground in front of the commentary box all the way to the other side of the ground. It's a big ball, this one.
Chaplin the spoil, but now it's loose for Jetta. Good work from Nash.
Well, they're starting to win the 50-50 balls here.
They're out here.
Ebert's on really long as well. If he can knock it over, Schultz will mark this.
Schultz has got it. Handball's off to Ebert. Ebert into the goal. Oh, he scrambles it through, but Port are within 9 points.
Pressure. Gee, the game's opened up, hasn't it?
Scully.
Hardy trick.
Harlem Globetrotter style.
He was stiff, wasn't he? He was stiff. He lost control of the ball, went behind his back, and he couldn't gain control again.
Are you in possession when the ball's behind your back? That's the question. Let's have a look. So,
come on,
Back with the play. It's to Hitchcock to finish with the goal. He slams it through. They are irrepressible, Port Adelaide.
well, sure.
How quick was that? We were watching the replay. It's gone up the other end of the ground.
That's how they got it. Let's have a look at it. That's the tackle again. Or it is a bit stiff.
Well,
a big long kick in. It's interesting, isn't it? All of a sudden, they're starting to win some 50-50 balls. They've kept the ball moving at all opportunities. And I'll tell you what, there's some massive belief here for Port Adelaide. And there's a look of disbelief for the Demons. We thought they had the game in the bag. They had 40 entries for 8 goals in 3 quarters. They've had 12 this quarter for 6 goals. Port Adelaide, make that 7.
That's too
Roden,
easy.
through traffic, has put Port Adelaide in front. Can you believe it?
Oh, look, he's out in his feet, mate. I think he's just going to have to blow for 2 minutes and then come back with 4 minutes to go and try to resurrect the game.
High ball to the top of the square. It's all Port. Brogan misses it. Wanamaker can't get back to ball. Bennell can. Bennell puts Melbourne back in front. He's kicked 4.
Which really worries me for the Melbourne fans out there.
Sylvia in the ruck. Hi-ho, Sylvia.
Oh, he's won the tap out.
No, he didn't.
Port go forward.
No, he didn't.
Rivers couldn't mark it. It's a 1-point game. Still plenty of time for both sides. Frawley's handball out wide. Kane Corns, can he spot a target inside 50? Deep in the pocket, Hitchcock. He's a goal kicker. He's kicked 2. He's on the left.
Oh, he's
He's kicked 3. The secret agent. Port go forward with the smother from Jones. It might come off. Port have kicked 8 goals in this quarter. Melbourne have kicked 2. Morton getting him forward. Is it Melbourne's turn to hit the front again? Oh, the smother's good, but Watts is back on it. Sylvia.
Keep it alive,
Wanamaker. Something. Back towards Watts. He's swarmed. Stewart. Carlisle searching for the boundary. Finds it.
Gee, Jack Watts did well. He is very, very tired, but he still had clean hands a couple of times. Just didn't hit the target, but he picked it up well. But he is out on his feet also.
Oh, it's a big ask when you're only playing.
Oh, no doubt. It's not his fault. I'm just saying he looks that tired.
It's another good tap.
Jones forcing it forward. Miller inside the forward 50, around the corner. The spoil comes. Who's first to react? Maloney goes in tough and he gives away the free kick.
No reporting here, is he? I don't know about that.
Well, if he makes contact with the head, he will be, because he looked like he ran straight. Let's have a look. Let's hope he didn't make contact with the head.
The ball's in dispute.
I reckon he's nearly half missed that. What do you think, Leo?
Turned his body. I reckon the turn of the body might help Maloney here. He actually turns his body, Logan.
Yeah, he did turn his head away. I reckon he's nearly hit shoulder, and Logan might have played it up a little bit. Is he up now? He's up.
He's all right.
We can't see a thing, let's be honest. We're watching everything off the monitor. Jackson Trengrove paddling it forward. Hitchcock is in and under. He's going to be pinged for holding the ball. If it doesn't come out, it does. Jones again. Smothers have been very important in this last quarter. Cassisi gave it off to Pearce.
Needs to compete here, Corns.
Chad Corns and Rivers. Rivers with the spoil. Frawley coming in.
Well done.
And good courage that from Motlop.
And Corns, well done, both of them.
My word, it was. He had to push back hard. Another set-up here, another stoppage. Look at this. Went hard at it. Both players, 3 players did, including Frawley.
Best last quarter for the year. 8 goals, 5 for Adelaide. 8-3 so far for Port Adelaide.
Look at the tackle.
But they may need another one to win the game.
They're just keeping it alive.
Numbers. Logan. And that's off to the side. It's just to behind. Margin 6 points.
Where's Aaron Davey? He normally takes the kick-ins for Melbourne. I don't know whether he can get down there deep enough or quick enough.
He's on the bench.
He's on the bench, so he's not going to get there quick enough. This is going to be a big, big kick. Is it Garland with it or Bryant?
Yeah, Garland.
Jeddah.
They have forced them a bit wider in this quarter, Port Adelaide.
Well, they haven't had the ball in their hand either, have they?
No, they're dominating all over the ground.
High ball, Jamar's there. Spoil comes.
It's the little things here, they've got to be clean.
Bonnell
Bonnell did well there.
did really well. Sylvia to Scully. On the burst they go. But they're going to win it out here. Green with a fumble, but still has time. Brad Green to level the scores. What a game it is in Darwin. Footy at its best.
Now, that 50-50, I think you said it, Liam. Oh, it's a big contest. I'm trying to see who was at it. I still haven't been able to make out who the Port Adelaide player was who didn't spoil. I think it was Thomas. Maybe Thomas. It had to go the other way, and when it didn't, great recovery by Brad Green.
Yeah, Thomas.
He even looked in the air like he said, I missed that, and it's not good.
No, there's one player you don't want to run onto the open goal is Brad Green. What a game.
3 goals to Brad Green, 3 goals to Melbourne in this last quarter. It's been a terrific game. Now, it's all level. We're going to play a game of footy in 3 minutes and 48 seconds.
Well, the quarter's already gone 30 and a half minutes, so the quarter's going to go about 30. It's a shocking bounce, rebounce it.
Yep.
Had to.
Well, the other thing that, and I say it again, young players who haven't played the game, Wanamiri, Watts, will that tell when it comes in their area? They've been fantastic tonight. Just might be the edge that Port Adelaide need.
Lewis is crucial here.
Jack Trengove got it forward for Melbourne.
Argue's being held.
He's back on the ground. He wanted a free kick. He didn't get it. May not need it. Maloney. Can he find a target inside forward 50? Morton tried to clear a path. Ricochet footy. Falls now for Chaplin.
That could have gone anywhere, that kick.
It's a big couple of contests coming up. Motlop gets goal side. Well,
back.
Free kick, Motlop.
There's a bit of a softie, but Motlop's got it.
Drives it long. Schultz making position, almost marked it. Over the back it goes. Garland. Schultz dumps him. Now where will this fall for Salopek? Racing with it. Sylvia. Salopek to ground. Got
good
it.
handball.
Found a man in Jackson Trengove. He just drops it. McDonald. Handball back. Bartram not clear yet. Slippery. Scully. Well, he gave that over to Travis Boat. Any score will help. It's not going to be.
Joel McDonald nearly spilt that off the chest too.
Some nervous fans out there. He's saying, come here, come here. I don't think he wants to kick it to you, pal.
Kick it to me.
Kick it to your teammates more as the call should be.
Well, here it is. Grimes and Roden.
That's in the back.
There it is. Grimes free kick for the push. 2 minutes 33. Score still level.
Boys, the AFL official just came over, Scotty Taylor, just worried about the time and the scores because they don't want another example of Launceston. So the siren here is not that loud.
All right. Well, you start yelling out and waving your hands when you hear it, Colby.
Jump up, Colby, when it goes.
Pick up that bell, Lee.
All right. These stoppages become critical now. Their biggest worry here, Port Adelaide, is the flip out the back by Jamar.
He's trying it all the time, hasn't he?
Gee, he's done it again. They're going to get a clearance here.
Should kick it off the ground.
Sylvia couldn't get past Cassisi.
He's terrific.
Stewart can't get boot to ball.
Oh,
Good work, Salopek. Corns can't get free.
Davey was great.
Melbourne, they're equal to the task, in close there. Now they've got a man out wide. It's Brad Green again.
Colin Sylvia's the option here.
Sylvia next in line. Inside 2 minutes.
There are players out on their feet here. Gee, it'll test him.
I'll tell you what, he'll hold this up, but I'm just looking at Brad Green again. because he looks very, very dangerous. He's pushed deep to the square, but Sylvia looks like he's just going to take it on. Well, he needs to kick it to the square and deep into the square. Doesn't need a goal.
No, he doesn't. He's going to take 30 seconds, 45 seconds probably off the clock by now. By the time it gets in there, gee, they've milked some time. It's a long way to get it back for Port if they can force a point.
Well, Melbourne players should already be in their zone now.
Not going to get it.
High ball. It's a long way for the rush behind. Where's the Crammer? Poke forward to the dangerous Bennell. He's kicked 4 goals. It's touched.
Play on!
Touched. He doesn't know it's touched. We've got a baller.
Oh, what a mark. A touch ball. What a mark from the big J-Mar. He couldn't believe it. You reckon Brad Miller's saying to him, righto, mate.
Knock it through.
Body on, coming over the top.
Porter got a block on the goal line.
There it is.
Wow, that could be enough. We've got a minute remaining.
I'm not convinced it will be, because now they're going to get back, and Port Adelaide will hit the corridor. They'll get as close to the centre corridor as possible.
Straight
There's the
down
one
the
hand
centre.
from J-Mar.
Oh, he's gone over the line. Oh, umpire.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
Ella Paddy.
Inside the last minute, a free kick for over the line.
Well, Port Adelaide want it. No, they want a point. Give a point away. You punch it through yourself and have another kick in. There is no use trying to keep this ball in and work your way out. You get an easy kick from fullback.
Absolutely. Punch it through himself. Port Adelaide. No doubt.
Miller over the top,
Oh, he's
out
hit
of
it.
bounds. Good play, Miller.
That's 6 seconds off the clock on that play.
Let's have a look at this. And was it a no ball? Well, a big no ball.
It's a big no ball.
It was a Brett Lee no ball. Now, they need to get this set up right here. They need to find some space. Every player in that half of the ground at the minute. That's the best thing they could do.
Well,
Get out into space and hope for a turnover.
Not going to get it yet. Morton holding the ball.
Now they are.
You got 38 seconds to kick a goal, Port Adelaide. Or a point for the draw.
They need to get some runners.
Got to drive it
Take a
home.
risk. No, this is not a great option. Kicking at the boundary line.
Well, this is a terrible option. Pearce trying to keep it in play. Melbourne want the boundary line. Mackenzie found it.
He got it.
20 seconds. A long way from home.
J-Mar has been flipping about the back all night.
He won't now.
This time, if he gets there in time, he'll be trying to punch it forward.
Yeah, this is what Port Adelaide will be trying to flip it out the back.
He wants to keep it right now near his toes here, J-Mar.
Third man up and good to go.
What a finish to this game. We're down to 14 seconds.
Needs to get his skates on.
They have got to do everything perfect here, Port Adelaide.
Get it over.
Salopek doesn't know.
They've got loose boats in half four. It's both.
This for the mark. Siren sounds. Port Adelaide come back, snuffed out by a brilliant Melbourne victory. One solitary point. What a courageous win by this team. What a fantastic final quarter of footy.